I don't care how old you are. If you're 6 or 8, 10 years old, whatever. Shit, even 4 or 5 years old, right? When your mom says the words, "Wait till your father gets home," that's supposed to deliver many strokes. You're supposed to have many heart attacks. Look, I remember one time.
Yeah. Anxiety. I think that's where all these kids got anxiety now. I think that's where anxiety should have came from. Is wait till your daddy gets home. That shit was liable to make you piss the shit on yourself in that moment. You be pleading with your mom. You be trying to do some extra cleaning, suck it up to her, want something to drink.
Yeah.
Nah. Wait till your daddy gets home. Get him something to drink.
Man.
And the belt.
Yeah, the belt. Yeah.
Man, my dad used to make us go pick the belt.
Oh.
Like, he'd be like, go get my belt. And, there would be the variety there. There'd be like the church belt, which is like light, which it stings a little bit, but not like those jeans belts. Like the belt to hold up your jeans. That belt would be like heavy and thick. And that was like the light middleweight, or excuse me, light heavyweight of like the belt class. But then my dad had his work belt, his mailman belt. That shit was like 4 or 5 pounds. And dude, that shit felt like he was with me with one of them workout belts. So if we got the Mike Tyson the belt, we fucked up. Yeah. Every now and then he'll let us get by with that church belt. Every now and then.
Yeah, my dad wasn't really a belt guy. He was more like a slap upside the head guy, which
my dad was that guy too.
Oh yeah, okay. So your dad was just very.
My dad was like an MMA of he was a mixed martial whoopins. He was an MMW.
Yeah. See, my dad was more one dimensional. He was just like a boxer. Yeah. Yeah, man. But there was only one time like my dad actually squared up with me. He got real.
That sounds like scary.
He got
shit
real quick. Yeah. We almost fought, but luckily it got broken up. But
I hear that. I've heard that with a few guys and their dads. Like, me and my dad almost got in a real fight. I've heard dudes say that. Like, that hasn't been uncommon. I literally never almost fought my dad. 'Cause I don't feel like my dad would give me a chance. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think my dad would let me square up. I think my ass would already be kicked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like before you know it, you're waking up.
Yeah, like before I could even finish that thought, I'm getting the body shots, and then I'm getting the one to the head, and then that's it. And then he tells me to get up and go outside and play. That's how my dad did. That's how my dad did back in the day. Like, we get in trouble, we get a whooping, and then he sends us outside to go play because the punishment's done. The worst of it's over. Unless it was like lying about a report card or a grade or something like that, then he'd make us like go read or do homework or copy every page out of the dictionary. Something studious.
Yeah. I gotta be honest though, when it came to like punishment, I wasn't really tripping. Unless they said those words. Unless they said those words, no TV tonight, and a fucking game is coming on. I'm like, oh no! You fucking kidding me? There's a game coming on tonight. I'm like, I would be like, man, my parents mean as fuck. That's when I'd be like really tripping. Like, y'all horrible parents.
Oh man, and my mom had Pernell Whitaker like hand speed when it came to smacking you in the mouth. My mom, if you said something out of line, that hand was flying towards your mouth in no time.
She had
you remember Rush Hour? Yeah. Rush Hour and Chris Tucker was like, "Which one of y'all kicked me?" Yeah, you didn't know where that hand was coming from.
Oh, yeah, but
you can't even smack your kids in the mouth no more.
No, man, you lose your
What's going on in this world?
Yeah, man.
You lose your kid and you're doing time.
But I don't think there's no better feeling when I feel like when this happens to you, I feel like you're like, oh my God, I'm a grown ass man. When your mom hits you and it don't hurt no more.
Yeah.
You're like, oh shit.
That is such a beautiful realization to come through, and it's also scary.
Yeah.
Because if she realizes it or he realizes it too, that means they're not coming with like check hooks and jabs. They're coming with haymakers from now on.
Yeah. So you gotta fake it. You gotta fake it hurt.
Yeah, you don't really want them to know that. I remember my last whooping because it didn't hurt. I had to fake cry, so he'll stop. But I remember getting back in my room and I just stopped crying, like, oh, okay, that's just over. And I was wise beyond my years because I knew I need to straighten up because my dad's gonna realize that this crying ain't real.
Yeah.
So I got in trouble a lot less after that, like a lot less. I didn't get in no whooping trouble no more.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because it's very, very easy for you to put extras on it, and then they know, and then they tell you, stop crying now. You got to stop crying. But if you stop crying, you be like, then they know. Then they're like, you wasn't really.
You got to be somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a dilemma. That's a fucking dilemma.
My brother was with the theatrics when he used to get whoopings. He's going to crack up when he hears this. My brother, when he got whoopings, he'd be flailing, screaming like he caught the Holy Ghost. Oh man, my brother was a nut when he would get whoopings. It was hysterical.
Yeah, man. You can't when you get whooping, you can't go full Denzel when you get whippings. You gotta keep it at Will. You gotta keep it at Will Smith level.
That's fair. Good callback. Yeah, man. I remember last thing about whoopings, because I could go on for days about whoopings, is I remember one time me and my brother, we got in trouble for something. We were real young. So my mom was giving us whoopings, and for whatever reason, my mom would whoop us on our hand. And my brother was up first. He was the oldest. He was up first. My mom flung the belt back. The belt flew out of her hand, and then my brother started laughing. My mom got so mad, and my dad instigated. He was like, "Oh, he's laughing." My mom got so mad, beat the shit out of my brother. Oh man, poor kid.
Dang.
My mom didn't have slippery hands. She had slippery hands, and shit never happened.
Oh man. So I guess what age do you start whipping your kids? You know what I mean?
Like whooping, like with a belt, or like like with open hand, like on the butt or something.
Well, see, I think those days of whipping with a belt are over, man. I think gotta be just like you gotta give them like taps now. I don't know about all that. For my kids, I can't. I'll never do a belt. I just do the upside the head method. But objects, nah. Switches, nah.
Hey, I gotta cross that bridge. I guess I do have a daughter, so there's like, I don't believe that I could discipline my daughter like I would discipline my son.
Yeah.
Because there are times where double standards do benefit you, ladies, and this will be one of them. I don't think that you should whoop a little girl like you whoop a little boy. Like a little girl, man, you don't want her to get used to that kind of treatment. A little boy, just, shit, toughen up.
Yeah.
Like, I could smack my son upside the head, but I would never smack my daughter upside the head.
Yeah, I hear you on that, man. Yeah. My son's getting thrown across the room. But the daughter...
absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't wait to put my son through a wall. That was a shout out to the Bill Burr Netflix show on called Ethics for Family. He always talks about putting his son through the fucking wall, and that shit cracks me up every time.